Hey Masterminders, Jill Stoppel-Davis with Excel Wellness Studio here, sharing my tip of the week with you guys. We're in my office and I want to give you a clear view of what I look at every day. My tip this week has to do with, once again, marketing, but really organization and making sure that you're staying focused in your tasks, and just an easier way to create your to-do list and to help you create balance. These visual calendars and marketing calendars is something that I started, I think this will be the start of year 3 that I've been doing this now, maybe just year 2. Anyways, I'm well over a year of doing this, and it's been a huge help to me. One of my big things is to stay balanced. I have a family at home. I like to have a to-do list and be very organized about this, and this is something that really helps me. I don't know if you guys have taken that next step. I know we talk a lot about creating marketing calendars and kind of mapping out your year and what events are going to happen at your facilities or in your business. But if you haven't taken the next step and gone one step further and made that marketing calendar visual and really mapped out the days that you need to send email blasts and Facebook posts, this will be a huge help. So kind of what I do, it's a several step process. My desk is right over here, so I sit and this is something I look at every day, but I also have a printed copy. It's just a Word document. I have a calendar and I can go through, and a lot of times I'll go through and print out a few months at a time. Let me back up. Right now, now that I've done this trial and error for over a year, I know what events work in what months and kind of what I want our calendar year to look like. And that doesn't change a whole lot. So I go through and just rough in what months I know we're going to do specific things several months before the year ends for the next year. I map in, I always know when our continuing education workshops roughly are going to be. I know that we're going to have February as our month of love. I know what we're going to do in April to celebrate our birthday. So I kind of am able to rough everything in. And then I break it down into 3 months at a time. So this is your blue sky time at the end of each quarter to work on the next quarter and really get detailed. So the details are what's on here and what's on here. And the details make everything happen, and this is what helps you create your weekly and monthly to-do list, keeps you on task, doesn't have you scrambling at the last minute to get out a Facebook blast or an email blast or try to get registrations and signups, and that reduces stress and leaves you a lot more time to be doing the things you love. So anyways, I wanted you guys to have a visual of this. It's pretty in-depth. The best example I can give is let's talk through what this calendar looks like, how to use it. So back up. Let's say, let me find an event here. I'm going to turn this more on the calendar, hoping that you guys can see it. But let's go into, you see February was my month of love, so I have a lot of things mapped out. But I want to come down here to see if you can see my March. So March, we don't have any major events going on. I do have a continuing education workshop on the 29th. So you can see in blue on the 5th and 12th, I have some blasts that need to go out. But then I have a new event in April. April's our 6th birthday at Excel, and I have an event / birthday party that's happening on the 11th. So what I did is I went through and figured out, I knew I wanted to have this event, what date I was going to have it. That's the first thing I do on my calendar. And from there, I back up 2 to 3 weeks because I know I want to have 2 to 3 email blasts with content and plenty of time to Facebook, but not too much time that people forget or don't want to schedule that far out. So I always go back 3 weeks, and you'll see that my first blast announcing that event on the 11th is going to go out on March 24th. So it's actually written down there. I know that I want what I want to announce in that, and then I know I have 2 more blasts, one going out on the 1st and one on the 8th to remind them to sign up. So it's really just, it's a great big to-do list with all my marketing emails. Any flyers I need to order go on here. Just kind of my daily to-dos. So it's also this, I carry this with me everywhere. I can adjust it as need be. I pencil things in. This is also a great share for your staff. I share this with my trainers. Every time we have a meeting, they might get 1 or 2 updated months. I don't give them a whole year at a time. That can be quite overwhelming. And I make sure and I highlight what pertains to them, because a lot of this stuff is just for me. This is my job and things that I do as far as the blasts go. So either highlight or I give them a second version where, sorry about that. That's what happens when you don't turn off your phones mid-video. So it's just a great way to really get super organized. I think it's very helpful to look at this and to know what I have coming at the week ahead, or if I happen to have a day where people cancel, things are a little bit slower, I look at my calendar and I jump ahead, I get a few things done, and then I get to breathe easy that next week because those to-do lists are already done. So hope you'll take this and really maybe visually map out your marketing calendars. It'll save you a lot. You won't forget to send your email blast. You won't be scrambling last minute. You'll feel more relaxed and prepared. So that's my tip of the week. Hope you guys implement it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thanks.